right way for protesters to protest and police to keep the peace? Because obviously they made a decision, let's get them, which of course causes panic, and then they go into a primal rage because you have to if you're going to do that job at that point once you've made that mistake. And then everyone else is kind of like predator and prey, and when they start running, that whole feeling, like when a mouse runs away from a cat, the cat freaks out and has to go get it. It feels like
Yeah.
that's what happened, because why else would they attack your house? Once they're inside, they should be considered done. Oh, they're good. Door shut.
I mean, that's a rational question. It's a very irrational situation. I would have asked the same exact question, and I probably did 6 months after a lot of why would that? And we're assuming that the intent is to serve peace and harmony to the community, but that wasn't the case. And it's also not finite. There are so many decisions that rippled into this. First of all, you don't announce a 7 p.m. curfew at 6:30. That's
Yeah.
that's going to cause chaos. That's first of all not possible to disperse 10,000 people within 30 minutes. And so why move that up? So there was no sense of consistency. The other is using decision making using force and fear versus love and security. And that has been the foundation of the United States of America. And so what are you going to do when even if it's not tear gas and it's a sound grenade into a crowd of 400 people, you're going to create chaos. So you are the vehicle for chaos. I can tell you there was not a single person stepping out of line here. They were trying to go home. And so that was and what I learned after is that they had used this maneuvering that we've used in Afghanistan to get insurrections out of large market areas called kettling. So we use a military technique in the nation's capital to basically sequester off and quarantine off 400 people on a ideal street in Washington, D.C. A lot of things that were coming to my mind were French Revolution. They wanted to see that chaos of people running through the streets and throwing stones through the wealthy neighborhoods. So they have a reason, right, to be able to double their police force, to have more budgets on tanks and guns and weapons and all of that other stuff. It's to justify their existence. And so what better way if you have a riot here on this street in Northwest DC, that is going to dictate decision making for the next 20 years.